Hello everyone and welcome to the Movie Room. My name is Dec and this is my review for Jojo Rabbit.
You're growing up too fast. 10-year-olds shouldn't be celebrating war and talking politics.
Heil Hitler. I wish more of our young boys had your blind fanaticism.
So Jojo Rabbit is essentially about this little kid growing up in Nazi-occupied Germany who all he wants is to grow up to be a model Nazi soldier and work for Hitler's Royal Guard. However, that is all disrupted when he discovers that his mother is hiding a young Jewish girl in the walls of their home, which makes him question whether the path that he is on is indeed the right one. Now, I was looking forward to Jojo Rabbit for a couple of reasons. For one, I think the idea of this film of a Nazi comedy is actually something that is incredibly genius, and I think that the choice to bring Taika Waititi to direct this and bring it to the screen couldn't have been more inspired, and with the second reason being that Taika Waititi is indeed a director that I'm a big fan of. After films like Hunt for the Wilderpeople and Thor Ragnarok, he's continued to prove himself as a director who's not only reliable in comedy, but also incredibly strong in the genre, which made me very confident that this film was going to be another great one, and I can now confirm that indeed Jojo Rabbit is a great film among his filmography. Starting off with the performances in this film, I think Roman Griffin Davis, who plays the lead of Jojo, is indeed a true standout here, and a great first impression. I mean, this is literally his first film, and he's already delivering performances like this. His performance is not only sweet and naive, but also incredibly engrossing. I love what he was able to do with the role and able to explore, the idea of youth and naivety and innocence, and also just being completely oblivious to the outside world, because that is just what he's grown up in. This guy is kind of misguided. He's also very, very, troubled in his ways, but it's not really his fault because of how he's grown up and just what he knows. And I think that Roman Griffin Davis sells that particularly well. And the movie is kind of stolen as well, not only by him, but also by the actress who portrays his mother, which is, of course, Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson, who is having a great time at the moment, not only with Marriage Story, but now with this film as well. Scarlett Johansson absolutely steals this film, I think. She kind of comes in, and she is, of course, got a lot more going on behind her character than most of the characters in this film, and when she kind of reveals more and more about herself, what happened to her, what happened to her husband, and how she's kind of going about things in life, it just makes her character really interesting, and again, ScarJo absolutely knocks it out of the park as always. And of course, we can't talk about the performances in this film and not mention Taika Waititi as Hitler. Of course, Taika, being the director of this film, had to have a role in it somewhere, and here he is playing Hitler himself. Hitler is basically in the role as an imaginary friend for Jojo. He shows up every now and then and does a few little quippy lines here and there, and he's brilliant in this. Obviously, it's not like a completely accurate representation of Hitler. You can see that obviously Taika didn't do any research whatsoever. He's even admitted that online, because why would you? But I think that you've got to look at this role just purely from a comedic standpoint, and kind of again from the perspective of a 10-year-old boy who in his eyes sees Hitler as a god. And I think that it really works well when Taika comes in and not only has those kind of, in a really bad way, Hitlerisms, but also just portrays that really funny Taika New Zealand humour that he's iconically known for. And speaking of Taika, not only did he direct this film, but he also wrote the film, and also I think the script is one of the things that really stood out to me. The script is not only hilarious, but it's also really heartfelt. I love the deeper moments within it, because it's one of those films that, yes, has all the jokes, and it's absolutely laugh-out-loud hysterical, but at other times it can get really deep and really personal and emotional and intimate, and it's those moments that really help those comedic moments feel bigger, because it's been rested on actual good storylines and good character work. And that's what I really liked about the script. I think that not only do you get all these moments that will make you laugh and also will make you laugh at the humor, but it also kind of puts a realism in the situation, because you're looking at this script and this screenplay as one that not only is kind of taking the mick out of Nazis and also of that time period, but also realizes as well how wrong some of the things were and how irredeemable these people were. And that is a fine line to walk, but Taika does it in a very good way. There's emotional moments too, like especially towards the end of the film, there's quite a lot of emotion going on, and I have to say, I did start to tear up a little bit towards the end of the film, which again is not a bad thing at all. And I said that there were some nice character moments within the film, and there's also some really nice character arcs within it. I think that particular for characters like Jojo and also Sam Rockwell's character, I think that they have some really nice arcs within there which are explored pretty nicely throughout the film. Not everyone has that exact same amount of development. There are some people in this movie who are underused. People like Rebel Wilson, I think, was a bit underused. She does get some great moments, but not in the movie as much as I would have liked, and Stephen Merchant is incredibly and criminally underused in this film. I mean, he did kind of steal the movie in one scene for me, but again, for me personally, as a fan of his, a bit underused. But I think that for the most part, the character arcs are fairly fleshed out throughout, and I think that they do deliver some really good character moments for most of the characters within the film, and by the end of it, I was satisfied with most of their arcs. And particularly for Jojo, I really like how his arc kind of avoids a particular cliche. I was worried throughout most of the movie that it was really going to go down this particular path, and I didn't really feel comfortable about that. But what I like about this film is it actually had the confidence to steer away from the obvious choice and go for something a bit more unconventional, and that I actually really respect Taika for, because that could have been something that would have been a bit more uncomfortable for me. But what I like about it is that it went down a different route, one that I felt a lot more comfortable about, and one that was actually the braver choice, which I think is very applaudable. For me, overall, I think that Jojo Rabbit is another fantastic film within Taika's filmography, another one that he has not let us down with. This film is definitely a great one among the ranks. I don't know where I'd rank it among Taika's filmography quite yet. I still need to see the film a second time, which I will do tonight as of recording this video. But I think that Jojo Rabbit has so much heart towards it, but also has so much great comedy within it, that it's a great blend of the two genres. And also having a director like Taika handling this project, writing this project, and delivering it to the big screen was a choice that could not have been paired better. And I think that Jojo Rabbit is a great film that you should definitely check out if you can. It's just released here in the UK, so go and check it out if you have not seen it yet. And I think that Jojo Rabbit is definitely going to be a standout among this year, or last year, depending on how you look at it. But for me, Jojo Rabbit, it was absolutely outstanding. I loved it, and I cannot wait to see it again. So have you guys seen Jojo Rabbit yet? If you have, make sure you let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. What is your opinion? And let's have a discussion in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more movie reviews and movie related videos just like this from the movie room, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more uploads from me. And I hope to see you guys again in the next video.